It's your boy D Rich.
And your boy Pharaoh.
Now, Darian, man, I don't know if you seen what's going on Twitter, but I got on today. Some stuff was trending. I clicked on it, and it looked like my boy Bronny hitting that Zaza, man. Let's go ahead and look at the video. I looked at the video once already, but
okay.
I don't know if you saw it already. Let's see. It's real quick.
Mm-hmm.
He said that his video got hacked from his phone or something like that. I guess he tried to DM somebody. Let's look at it one more time. To actually, I'm trying to see, is that actually a blunt? Looked like it looked good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, obviously back when we was in school,
right,
people was for sure hitting the blunt. You know what I mean? But obviously our dads wasn't LeBron James and didn't have that star status, so it wasn't gonna have that much attention behind it. But what's your reaction to this, man? What you think about this?
I mean, he a high school kid, man. I mean, he gonna have his fun. You know, I mean, as a parent, you never know what goes on in their house. Not saying that Brian might think this is acceptable, but you never know if this is something that he sees or experiences for himself. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's kind of hard. I mean, if he turned out to be some type of bad person in society, then we could look back at this and say we seen signs. But other than that, though, man, you could name a million people that that ended up being successful that smoked in high school. You know what I mean?
It's some real successful people. It's people that play professional sports that I see hit the blunt consistently and still go out there and perform.
Yeah.
But I think where the problem comes is that you post this to social media and your dad is LeBron James. That's what the problem is. I don't have a problem with him hitting the blunt because I didn't hit the blunt when I was in the 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade. I don't hit the blunt no more because that THC they putting on it is something crazy. I don't even know if it's weed no more.
Right.
But the problem is your dad is LeBron James. You can't post stuff like this. That's the bottom line for me.
And I think he know better than to post something like this. So the hack story might be true. Mm-hmm. The problem is though, why are these type of why are you even videotaping it?
Right.
Why you know what I'm saying? Why even have that type of evidence in your phone to where somebody could leak it out? You know what I mean? And put it and they said it was on his actual Instagram, and then it got deleted.
But people so quick to record something now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weirdos sitting at home and they just hit record as soon as they see somebody's story.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. I wouldn't make a big deal out of it. We'll see down the road if it's an issue, but, I'm sure Brian gonna talk to him, holler at him about it. His mom probably done hollered at him about it already. I don't know.
What percentage of high school athletes would you say smoke?
I'd say maybe 30%. I wouldn't. It's not above, it's not 80 or 90% or nothing like that.
Right.
But I will say the percentages get higher as you go up in levels. Like in high school, it's probably 30%, 25. Go up to college, it's probably around 40, 50. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then pros, probably maybe a little higher.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The older they get, but the point is cannabis is prevalent, you know what I'm saying, from the pros, college, even on the high school level.
Yeah. Like I said, if you're watching this right now and you're a kid, 9 times out of 10 in high school, you are going to have an experience with cannabis. Now, whether you like it or not, I feel like that's such a common thing. Everybody didn't hit the blunt at least once. Now, with some people who probably never hit it, but a vast majority have hit the blunt at least once. All right, my grandma probably hit the blunt once and said, I'm not messing with it. It's just something that, it's like liquor,
Yeah, either you like it or you don't.
Either you like it or you don't. Some people take shots, some people hit the blunt. I like to sip a little Henny. I can't do the weed no more. Like the THC level would be a little too strong. A little too strong for me, man. But and then earlier this week he posted a TikTok with a girl who was not of his race. And people was going hysterical about that. What you think about that? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Let's see.
I mean, what was they doing?
I mean, it was regular Just regular stuff. So people was making a big deal about this because his supposedly girlfriend is not of his race. You know what I mean? So I mean, there's 2 times this week people trying to be on his back. You know how the black community is mad because he's dating a white girl.
Yeah, but you gotta understand though, right? LeBron dating a white girl and Bronny dating a white girl to me is 2 different animals.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I say that is because where LeBron grew up, the type of things he came up around, who he was dealing with in high school before he got into his fame, who he was dealing with once he got into his fame, and the type of things that he's seen growing up is just completely different from Bronny. Right. Bronny probably never went to a predominantly black school ever in his life.
Ever.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, this isn't a big deal. You gotta think about where he living at, who he living around, who he going to school with. It's going to be, it's a good chance he's going to date outside his race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this isn't one of those instances where, it's another black man that's successful that's, deciding to date outside his race when he then came up around black women his whole life. This ain't the case.
He playing with a different type of bag, and unfortunately, a lot of us not playing with that bag, so he not gonna be around us a lot.
Yeah.
You live growing up in Calabasas.
It's just different. Yeah. It is what it is. I don't know what people want to say about it. The girl probably lived 2 houses away from him. You know what I'm saying? He probably got her in 3 or 4 classes. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, so.
You know what I mean?
Hey, he hit the blunt. A lot of us hit the blunt. The only problem I got is, recording it. That's about it for me. Divers TV, smash that like button. Subscribe.